guys, it's me, Layla. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to show you guys a DIY that I'm doing. It's basically home decor, and I went to Hobby Lobby quite a while back, and I fell in love with these. They're kind of like mason jars, and they have the twine wrapped around them with a flower on it, and it was selling for, I believe, $9.99 or $10.99, somewhere around that price range. And I needed about four or five of them, and I was not going to pay $40 or $50 for some mason jars. So I decided to kind of do a DIY, and that's where my inspiration came from, because I needed them for my ottoman tray that sits in my great room, and for my kitchen, because I have kind of like a country theme in my kitchen. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the one that I created. This one actually sits on my ottoman, and this is the jar. Actually, the one that was at Hobby Lobby was not painted. It was clear, so therefore it wasn't distressed or anything. I wanted it distressed, and I loved the look of it, so I painted it, I distressed it, Mod Podged the whole thing so the paint doesn't start chipping. And then I took the Distress ink by Tim Holtz, and I think this is, I want to say Vintage Photo, and I distressed the outside of it. I wrapped twine around it, and I just plopped the flower in the middle. Now, these flowers actually did come from Hobby Lobby, and they were these ones right here. They're basically metal picks, and I got them after the fall, during the fall clearance sale, and they were 90% off. So I only got them for 19 cents. So between the flower and the jar that I already had at home, because these are the Michael's candles, and I burned them completely. I wash them, kind of clean them up, keep them in my stash. And the paint, it's the Waverly chalk paint, and I believe the color is plaster. I think that's what it is. It's the matte finish, and I love this color. It's really, really pretty. So I got this from Walmart, and it was $3 or $4, I think, tops $5. So between that and the flower and the twine I already had in my stash and the jar I had in my stash, I only ended up paying maybe $5.50. Everything was under $6, you could say. So I upcycled, and twine was already in my stash, and this is the flower. It is so, so pretty. I love the colors. And the colors in my great room are gray, kind of like a teal blue, and yellow. So matches perfectly. And then during the same time I picked up these metal picks, I had picked up this huge flower, and it's only single. I clearly cut it because it was one of those long stems that you can use. And I don't remember how much I paid for, maybe 50 cents. Because I think they usually run for like $5.99 or $6.99. And I just leave this in there, and it looks so pretty. Look at that. And my tray that sits on my ottoman is actually a blue color, and that one I got it from Hobby Lobby. So, and that's distressed too, so it looks really, really pretty. And you don't have to use that particular shape. You can use anything. This is another one that I made. Using the same flower, because they kind of sit together. They're brother and sister, if you will. And I used this one was the salsa jar. And once we ate all the yummy salsa out of it, I upcycled it. I cleaned it up, and I kept it, and I distressed it. The same concept. I used the Waverly chalk and plaster. I distressed it, Mod Podged it, let it dry overnight, and wrapped the twine around it, and clipped the flower and added it on there. The flower is actually really easy to break if you guys have these kind of flowers. You just twist the top. This part will separate from that branch, and I didn't want to waste the leaves because they are actually really pretty. They've kind of like rustic and really pretty colors. So I just took the leaves off. You can bend them. I don't want to bend these because I'm going to be using them for a project and I need to pick on it. So you just bend it backwards and they come apart. It uses a little bit of elbow grease, but it's doable, obviously, because I have it right here. So this is basically my project, and I'm going to be showing you one in a different color because I need it for my kitchen where I will be storing my utensils. Now, for the sake of time, I've already prepped up my jar. These are the utensils, and this is the color in my kitchen. So it's kind of, because my kitchen and my great room kind of meet together, and I wanted the color to be consistent. So I'm using these teal colors. So I wanted to house these somewhere because I don't use them. This is decor, obviously. So again, I'm using the candle jar, and I have already distressed it. I painted it, distressed it, and Mod Podged it, and it's ready to go, basically. I don't want to do the Tim Holtz distressing on here like I did with the other one, the brownish, because it honestly doesn't look good in my kitchen, that color. So I don't know if you guys have tried this. I came across this new Mod Podge decoupage glue sealer matte finish. It's by Art Minds. I was actually at Michael's the other day, and I was looking for Mod Podge because I'm running really low and I use this thing like crazy. So I came across this one, and it's kind of the same thing. So price-wise, it's much more affordable. I think it was $6.99, I want to say, and I think I used a 50% off coupon on this, and I tried it the other day, and it actually works really, really good. So that's the brand and everything, and this is the skew thing if you guys need that. Not sure, but I really, really like it, so I think I'm going to stick with that. Because I go through that stuff so much that price-wise it's pretty efficient, cost-efficient for me to do. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how I put the whole thing together. And the flower that I bought for this one, since I said my kitchen was blue, is this flower from Hobby Lobby. It was $2.99, and I bought it with a 40% off coupon. And it's really pretty, very rustic, very, I love the color on this flower. I've been kind of like on a blue kick since we purchased this house. Don't ask me why, but my main color in this whole house is blue, and purple is my color, lavender and purple, so I don't understand myself right now, but that's okay. The center of it, however, is pretty bare, and I wanted to add a little bit of something. So I'm thinking either to add this center, and this came out of my stash. I bought these, I think 3-4 years ago, and Michael's was putting things out on clearance. I bought them in a pack. Or I'm thinking of this tiny little rose flower. I'm not sure. I'm going to put it all together and see which one I think looks pretty, and then we'll take it from there. I do have to put this apart. I am trying to do a lot more videos nowadays, but it's pretty chaotic right now with school coming to an end for my kids and all their field trips and things of that nature. However, I am going to start trying is the key word here, trying to put together a schedule where I can actually have time to upload and stuff like that. Now this one has a little bouncy thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there. See, it has like a spring action to it, so it's kind of odd, but nothing I can't work with, but it's just odd. I'm wondering if I should just pull it out. So yeah, that's what's been happening. Oh, it comes off pretty okay. A little bit of elbow grease needed. Just a little bit. You guys could cut it off if you want to, but I mean, I do have my handy dandy round nose plier for my jewelry making. Watch me mess it up, but there you go. I'm not going to worry about this piece because I mean, I'm not planning on keeping it the other way, so it'll be hidden. But if it bothers you guys, you can definitely take pliers, just regular, not round nose pliers, but just regular pliers, and kind of pinch. Careful not to bend your flower in the front, and just pinch it. But for me, it doesn't matter because it's really going to be hidden in the twine anyways, and this flower is going to sit like this, so technically it doesn't really matter. I am going to manipulate it a little bit. Oh, there's a hole there. I didn't even notice it. Interesting. That would be pretty if you made a pendant out of it for jewelry. Right, guys? Creative thinking. Okay. I'm just kind of manipulating it to lift it up a little bit so this is exposed more. Because when I put it against the bottle, it doesn't really sit correctly. It's kind of wonky. But anywho, I will do that when I do I store my twine in a Ziploc bag. Because I don't have a lot of storage, so I have to be creative in storing things. Okay. Now, I'm going to take up my twine. What I usually do is I do about 5 or 6 twirls, basically, if that's what you would call it. I'm going to start right here. And guys, there's like no measurements, nothing. I'm just eyeballing it. And I don't glue a lot of it. I will start it off. Or am I in frame? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I am. Okay. I will start it off with glue for maybe like the first circle. And then after that, it's basically every other circle would get glue. And I like to press it down just for it to stick. Okay. And then I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and just twirl it around and see where we go. I purchased these glue sticks from Dollar Tree, and oh my goodness, they are not the best. I need to go back to Hobby Lobby and get some more, or Michael's. And what I like to do is, if I've done the top row, I like to go on the bottom and do it, just so it stays consistent, because I would hate for it to go only one direction and not another. As you can see, I'm just pushing it up against the twine, and that's what's going to hold it because it's fabric. Well, kind of fabric-y. My glue gun has been acting so strange lately, and it's getting on my nerves. I have one of those big industrial kind, but I just don't feel like taking it out right now. It's downstairs in the basement. Oh well. I just basically do it as much as I think I like it to be. And then, I think I'll do maybe about half more, and then we'll stop it. See, it comes out in blobs. Do you see that blob? Like, what's up with that? Really? Come on. Then I gotta burn my finger, so there's no blobs left over behind. I will cut that off in a minute. There. No big deal. Nothing a crafter can't fix, right guys? Okay. And I think I'm going to end it. There. Oh, and guess what, guys? I forgot to bring my scissors. I'll be right back. Okay. I am going to cut it off. And I'm just going to make sure that I put some glue so it doesn't start acting all goofy on me. This part looks really messy, I know, because this is where the flower is going to sit. So I'm not too concerned about it. I'm just going to go ahead and just clean up a little bit the glue pieces, if there are any sticking out. And instead of pulling on the twine, because sometimes they will unravel, I just cut them off so it doesn't mess up the twine. I am going to hot glue this just because I'm not going to be using it or handling it a lot, so I don't feel like I need to use E6000 for it. However, if you guys are going to be using it for a decor piece that you know you're going to be handling it a lot, then I would recommend E6000, but not me. This is just going to sit in my kitchen as a decor piece. I'm just going to hold it for a second there. Just so that way they kind of get in contact and get married to each other, basically. There. And if you notice, there's the hole right there. Because my camera picking that up? Right there. I purposely left it on the bottom. I didn't know it had a hole, so I really wasn't prepared to dangle anything off of it. However, if I find maybe like a kitchen utensil charm or something of that nature, I might just dangle it. So just in case, I put the charm on the hole on the bottom. I think the side would have not looked good because I don't know, dangled on one side, it would look kind of odd, like dangling right there, and on the top it wouldn't work because it'll be on top of it. So I think the bottom is the best. So yeah, I left that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it or not. And I think that's pretty well set. What I'm doing right now is I'm manipulating the metal piece, because it's pretty easy, like soft metal, just to take contour shape of the bottle. Oh, the jar, I mean. So it looks like this. See? It kind of hugs the jar a little bit better. And then, I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that one looks really pretty. It just kind of matches the whole thing better. This one, I think, kind of sinks right in. But it looks really delicate. I don't know, guys. I'm getting... I hate when I have to make decisions like those. That one or this one? This one? I think I like the bigger one better. It just kind of... Yeah, I think it looks prettier that way. And all I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like this. So I'm just going to add hot glue. So later on, if I want to take it apart, it's not E6000, which is permanent. It's metal. Hot glue, sorry. And then, if I feel that I want it permanent, I'm just going to go back and take it apart and then put E6000 on it. And right now, this does not want to sit. I need a glue stick. Yeah, so that's my glue stick story. I hate this glue stick. I don't like it anymore. Wow. Okay, that did not work. I waited too long. Okay, I'm just going to slather it up in there, I guess. And the metal piece got hot, so, ew. I have a high temp glue, and the glue gets pretty hot. But, so yes, guys, I'm going to try to really come back and do more videos of some DIYs I have in mind. If you guys want me to make some jewelry videos, please let me know in the comments below, and I'm going to start, I can do some jewelry tutorials, because I do jewelry designing too. And if you, sorry, I didn't mean to blow, but I'm just kind of getting rid of all the twine got a haircut. I'm trying to get rid of all the hair. But, yep, this is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. I love it. And then if you add my blue utensils to it, oh, it looks fabulous. Well, besides the glue gun in the background and the paint jar in the background, but there you go. So yeah, this is my tutorial for today, and it's gonna be inspired. It's inspired by Hobby Lobby, basically, and I do like this version better. I'm not sure if I want to add a little bit of a bling in the middle. I do kind of like it all matte, so maybe I'm not going to. I think I'm gonna opt out of it. Yeah, I'm gonna opt out of it. I don't think I want it in there. And then this is the yellow one with the flower, and the blue one here. We'll do it like this. See, all three of them are in there, kind of. This one wants to roll. Don't ask me why. So I hope you guys like the tutorial. Please do comment and subscribe if you haven't done it already, and I will be posting more tutorials, more DIYs, a more completed project. I think the next one that I'm going to do is these huge jar or vase that I etched, and I gold leafed the whole thing for my great room decor. So I'm going to go ahead and do that video next, and maybe I'll upload it either over the weekend or Monday. I'm going to try to get it all done as soon as I can. So what else? But yes, please let me know if you guys want me to do some jewelry tutorials. I can show you. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay. These are the kind of jewelry pieces I'm talking about. So this is one of my pieces that I made, and it's basically netting, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's pearl. It is netted in the back, and it has crystal rondelles on the bottom. This one is pink since it's the middle, and then clear white ones. These are 11/0s, and my doggy's hair is on it. And yeah, pretty much that's what it is. It's 11/0 beads with pearls, and there are 3 different shades. This is pink, this is ivory, and white. So this is kind of like a wedding piece that I'm gonna be calling it a wedding. It's from my wedding collection. I will be uploading these on my Etsy store soon. It's coming along pretty good. I am creating a lot of things to upload on my Etsy store, so look out for these. The other piece I created is this ruffled choker. This is kind of hard to, maybe if I do it like so, and zoom you guys in a little bit. Get this guy out of here. Hold on, sorry guys. But yes, this is, again, netting. This is embellished. Then I have these really pretty iridescent rondelles, 11/0 seed beads with, I believe these are 3mm rounds. I was going to say circles. I meant rounds. And twin beads. The blue ones are twin beads. So these are the kind of jewelries that I do tend to create. If you guys would like tutorials on them, and I do have some stringing jewelry that I make, please do let me know. I'll be more than happy to come on here and show you guys some beading tutorials. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. If you have not done so, please do subscribe. ring the bell on the side of my subscription, which will let you know every time I upload. And I'm going to try to upload every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So keep an eye out for it. Alright, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye, guys. Ta-ta.